be like, let me inspect your hairline for you. Their first thought is not gonna be like, I think she's wearing a wig. Where are you? I can't see you. I just adore this one. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Chiquel YouTube channel. My name is Amanda and today I'm going to be showing you guys 3 wigs by Ellen Wille that I have just been adoring lately. I just find them so amazing, so cute, and I just wanted to share my love for them with you. So stay tuned for that. But before I jump into it, I'm going to remind you to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you can learn even more about alternative hair. All right, so the coolest part about my job is that I get to try loads and loads of wigs. Like, I'm telling you, hundreds, maybe thousands, I don't even know. I couldn't tell you the number of wigs I put on my head. It's definitely up there. Now, since I've been able to try all these wigs, I always get a chance to try new ones that I've never tried before. And what I haven't tried yet is Anima, which is on my head right now. And of course, it's by Ellen Wille. So I wanted to share this with you because I put it on and I was like, this looks absolutely nothing like its stock image photo at all. Look at that. I would not buy that. If I saw this on the website, which I have, I don't think I would buy it. So of course, when I got this box, I was like, Anima, well, I'll put it on my head, I guess. And then I put it on my head and look at how stinking cute it is. So let me get into it. I'm not gonna do full reviews for you guys. I'm just gonna kind of show you the basics of them. But here we have a lovely wig that is made with heat-friendly fibers. And this is soft. It's very soft, you guys. I'm loving the feel of this fiber. One thing about heat-friendly fibers is that they do get frizzy and fuzzy and frazzly at the ends. However, the shorter they are, the less frizzy and fuzzy and frazzly they're going to get. So this is going to be an example of a really great wig that will be easy to maintain because you're not going to have to add heat to it, which is how you sort of fix heat-friendly fibers. You're not gonna have to add as much heat to it as you would a wig that's shoulder length and below. So this is going to be able to stay looking fresh and fantastic for a little bit longer. So we have heat-friendly fibers, and this is about a medium density. Ellen Wille is known a lot for their lighter density pieces. I would not say this is a light density. It's definitely leaning more on the medium side, and it is leaning more on the lots of permatease side. So if you don't know what permatease is, it's that short-haired crimping effect done at the root that gives a wig a volume. It is also there to help hide any open wefting that you might see so that if the wind blows, you're not going to see through to your scalp at all. So that permatease is there to help hide that. This is closer to medium density and a lot of permatease. So if you are looking for that low profile look, this is of course not it. But look at how cute this is. Let me do a spin for you. This would be a really great one to add some wig wax to, or even some of John Renault's contour cream just on your fingertips. Really work it in there, and that will help bring out these funky little waves a lot and really bring out the style. I just adore this one. What does this wig have on it? Well, it has the miniest, cutest little lace front you ever did see. It's only like 1.5 inches long. You're not gonna find it on the right-hand side. You're just gonna find this on the left side here. And now the reason it's here is because it allows you to sort of part at that spot and give you a little bit more of a natural scalp appearance right where you might wanna part it. This is a basic cap though. It's pretty much all machine made other than this teeny tiny little lace front where that of course is a hand tied spot. But the rest is machine made. It has a permatease top. So when you have a permatease top, you're not gonna get an illusion of scalp. See how there's no illusion of scalp here. And it's also open wefted. So that's where the hair is sewn on into rows. So it's all machine made except for that tiny little lace front, and it has a monofilament crown, which is a tiny little circle. I don't know if you can see it, where all of the hair just kind of spiders out of. Often, I don't love basic caps that don't have an illusion of scalp, but this is one that I see as more of like a messy look and one that doesn't necessarily need it. And this is one that I am a-okay with having it as a basic cap. Okay, let's take a quick look at these bangs here. I'm honestly a little bit confused by them. I'm not sure if they're meant to come forward. or if they're meant to be brushed to the side. But I do find that when they are coming forward, they're very long. So you could definitely bring them all the way forward and trim them if you needed to. Where are you? I can't see you. But they're also long enough that you could brush them to the side and sort of blend them in with the rest of the wig as well, except for that one piece. Where does it want to go? So you could just sort of blend it in with the rest of your wig and it's still looking good. All right, let me do a quick little tour of the inside of this cap. Here is that really cute little lace front, nice little triangle for you, and that cute little monofilament crown, which is that monofilament material here where all that hair was sort of spidering out of. And then we do have permatease on the top, and it's just an open wefted cap. Good for ventilation, except for, like I said, there is a lot of permatease on this, so it's not gonna get a ton of airflow with all that extra permatease in there. And then we have your velvet ear tabs, a velvet extended nape with some Velcro adjusters. All right, I'm gonna put this back on one more time. I did forget to mention that this actually fits pretty true to average, I find, which is different from a lot of Ellen Wille wigs because Ellen Wille usually fits a little bit smaller than average. This one I find fits very true to average, especially in the circumference. Like there's lots of space in there to breathe. I also forgot to mention this is in the color Light Bernstein Rooted. So this is going to be a blend of like a light auburn tone. It's gonna have a light honey blonde in here as well. You can kind of see that through here. And it's gonna have like a light reddish brown blended in here too. And then of course we do have some medium brown roots. It's a warm color, warm, and of course leaning a little bit on the reddish golden blonde side. It's really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna take Anima off and show you the next one that I've been loving. This one is United. And I also find that this one is a little bit different than its stock image too. I will put that up here for you and I will put this on. Of course, they do kind of style it in the stock image. They make it a little bit more funky and interesting than when it comes to you right out of the box. It's a little bit more simple, I find, out of the box, but I think it's adorable. Now, United is made out of synthetic fibers. This is not heat friendly like Anima was, just synthetic, which means you can't use heat on this like you would a heat friendly synthetic piece or like you would with human hair. This is a nice light density. It's a lighter density than Anima was. You're gonna have lots of great movement in here and it's gonna feel really lightweight. However, you will find a layer of permatease in this. It's not a big layer, but it is definitely there. Now this wig has lace front here. Just it's an extended temple to temple, so it melts a little bit into your ear tabs, which is nice because you're not gonna have an immediate abrupt transition into your wig. It's gonna just melt right into your ear tab pretty nicely. And then it's gonna have a left monofilament part. So within that left monofilament part, you have about an inch of parting space to work with. So you could move it over a little bit, but you cannot part it on your right-hand side. So I just find this to be a nice layered and feathered bob. Not a lot of excitement to it. It's just a really nice standard look. Now, one thing to note, I don't know if you can see this, but if you move it around, you are kind of able to see the wefting a little bit. I don't know if you saw that when I was doing that, but you can see the wefting a little bit. I mean, when you're just going about in a normal day, you're not gonna see it. But if it's kind of blowing around a little bit, you may see through to the wefting. So this is an open wefted cap. I will show this whole cap to you. So here's your extended lace front into your ear tabs, nice and long. You have a left monofilament part that extends all the way to the back of your crown, which is nice. And then your open wefted cap, and then velvet ear tabs, velvet extended nape, and Velcro adjusters. Now this is the color Tobacco Rooted. So Tobacco Rooted is going to be sort of a medium to light brown base. And then we're gonna have some golden blonde highlights and then some auburn highlights throughout it as well. I don't know if you can see, like there's a really distinct one there. And then we do have some medium brown rooting too. So a really beautiful, warmer color. Okay, wig number 3 that I'm gonna show you is one that I've actually shown before, but I have it in a different color that I am loving, and I haven't shown this color yet. So I have the wig called Music. And Music is a heat-friendly piece as well. So you can use heat up to 350 degrees Fahrenheit on this. And I have this in the color Cinnamon Brown Rooted. Let me put this on for you. Now this is gonna have a base of a 6. So a 6 is gonna be a medium brown. And then we do have lots of this red highlight throughout it. It is really pretty. So if you like these red tones, this is an awesome choice. I'll do a full spin for you right off the bat here. Now, this is a wig that if you really love something like Scene Stealer by Raquel Welch, I think you're really gonna love this one too. This is maybe even a little bit lighter density than Scene Stealer, but it still has permatease in your crown to give it that volume and lift, and it still has permatease even on the sides here. This can get big and voluminous if you want it to, but it's also pretty easy to have it lay a little bit more lower profile, which is nice. And now earlier when I was talking about Anima, I was talking about heat-friendly synthetic fibers. On a piece like this, this is going to get tangly and it is going to get frizzy and frazzly. But on a longer straight piece like this, it is easier to maintain at the end of your day just by getting something like a blow dryer brush or hot air brush, going through the ends with it, spraying with a bit of water first. I like to do that before, and then going through with your blow dryer brush. And that will just sort of melt the fiber back to its beautiful, smooth feeling that it comes with right away. All right, so Music, or I should say it's called Music Comfort to be more specific. And I'll get into why it is in a second, but Music Comfort has a lace front. It extends further, almost like even further than the other one I was showing. It goes all the way down to here on both sides. Of course, why would they just do one side? That's silly of me to say. Of course it does both sides. All right, now on the top of this cap, we do have a left monofilament part. So that's gonna give you the illusion of scalp and the ability to part it on your left side. However, this is made also with a hand-tied top. And that's a reason also why it's called Music Comfort, because it's gonna be a little bit more comfortable with that hand-tied top. With the hand-tied top, even though it's not monofilament, you still can part it and it's still going to look realistic for the most part. So you don't necessarily have to stick to a left part on this wig, which is awesome. I will mention on a color like this, the knots are going to be a bit more visible. So keep that in mind if you're someone who's a little bit worried about that. I mean, if I'm back here, you don't know. Even if you're up close to someone and you're chatting with them, their immediate reaction is not going to be to dart up to your hairline and be like, let me inspect your hairline for you. Because their first thought is not going to be like, I think she's wearing a wig. Their first thought is to talk to you as a person, look at you in the eyes, and they're not going to know you're wearing a wig. Only you are going to know you're wearing a wig. But I can understand how something like this might be weighing on your mind if you are new to the wig world. This also has, the reason it is called Music Comfort is because it has closed wefting and a nice comfy material. So it's gonna be a little bit more comfortable than a open wefted basic cap. Know that it's not very stretchy though. A lot of open wefted caps are stretchy. This one is a closed wefted cap, of course, and it does not have a lot of stretch to it. Here's that lace that goes way down to these like small mini ear tabs. All right, and then here is your left monofilament part, but then like I said, this is a comfort cap. So a reason it's a little bit more comfortable is because you're gonna find the top on the right-hand side is hand tied. So it's gonna have a little bit more of a more comfortable material than just your typical closed wefted top or like a permatease top would. All right, and at the bottom, we do have an extended nape with some Velcro adjustable straps here. All right, let me put this one on one last time. All right, out of the 3 I showed you today, I am curious to know which is your favorite. Did you love the Anima? Did you love United? Or are you more of a long-haired Music kind of a gal? I think if I were to choose, it's funny because usually I would say that Music is my favorite. And you know what? I mean, I love Music, I really do. But I think I am really loving Anima today. It's just so stinking cute. And I also just love knowing that since it's sitting above your shoulders, it's going to last a bit longer and not be as tricky to maintain. But let me know your thoughts below. I'd love to hear them. And also if you've tried any of these wigs and how you like them. Like I always say, it's so nice to hear from the community, from you guys out there, to hear of your actual experiences other than just me putting on a wig for you and talking about it. If these are ones that you're interested in, then make sure you go ahead and check them out on our website. You can find us at chiquel.com, chiquel.ca if you're in Canada, or chiquel.com.au if you are in Australia. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.